IMM. IMM is equal to the 100 minus the rate. So now I know that the rate is 100 minus 8.9801. So the answer should be, well, or to be more precise, should be 91.0199. Here just write down 91.02, but it's 91.0199. The euro futures contract is only 2 digits, so that's why I write 0.02. Okay? Alright? Now this is, I redo all the steps. But how about if I do not adjust for convexity? You do the math again, but this time I just use the 9%. At the very end, you find that the number, if you just use 2 digits, will actually give you the same number. Okay? This is to tell you that if the T1, if the contract is only a few months away, whether you do the adjustment or not, it won't change anything at the end. The reason is euro futures contract, the quote is only 2 digits. It won't be 4 digits. If you have 4 digits, there will be a slight difference. But if you round to 2 digits, it will be the same thing. Okay? Is it clear? But the idea is once you get beyond 1 year, the idea is if this be less than 1 year, one is 0.5, then the other one is 0.75. Then you know that 0.5 is already less than 1. 0.75 is also less than 1. 2 less than 1 number multiplied together will be substantially less than 1. Okay? But if I tell you that T1 is 1, T2 is 2, 1.25, then you better still include it. Okay? But if the year you start now, okay, is less than 1, then probably if the T1, T2 both of them are less than 1, probably just forget about it. Okay? It won't make that much difference. Okay? Is it clear? Everyone see it? Okay, now the next thing, which I have mentioned to you already. Use the euro-dollar futures contract to determine the LIBOR zero rate. I told you 2 days ago, yesterday I believe. Okay, suppose you use the LIBOR, you already get the yield curve up to 2 years. Then you use the euro-dollar futures contract, okay, to get a number for this period, 2.25, is that right? So today is May. So let's say you just use the June 2019 contract. That will give you the interest rate for this period. Okay? Then of course you do adjustment. Okay? Because the euro-dollar futures contract only gives you a futures rate. You still do the adjustment to get the forward rate. But once you get the forward rate, you can extend the yield curve using this formula. Okay? Is it clear? Alright? Example. I think an example. The 400 days LIBOR rate, LIBOR zero rate is 4.82% with continuous time compounding. From the euro-dollar futures quotes, we know that the forward rate for a 90-day period beginning in 400 days is 5.3% with continuous time compounding. Okay, so you just use this formula. And what I do is that I have this formula originally, and then I do the algebra so that RT plus 1 is expressed in terms of the other thing. You can just use this formula. You have a T plus 1, etc. You just put in the formula, you will find the interest rate. Okay? This is if you want to use this formula. But as I told you earlier, I always only use this formula. Okay? And then I shuffle it myself if I have to use it. But if you want, you can actually rely on the formula I divide for you. Or actually the textbook divide for you. Okay? But if you in the open book text, you clearly want to use this formula. But if you're in a closed book exam, you don't want to remember extra formula for sure. Okay? That's too much trouble. Okay? Alright? A open book test is very different from a closed book test. Okay? Now, this is again the difference between T-bill future. Now, T-bill future, underlying asset is a T-bill. So when you accept delivery, you will accept a T-bill. But euro-dollar futures contract is not, the underlying asset is an interest rate, so you cannot accept the interest rate. So it's always cash settlement. That is a major difference. Okay? In the real world, we also have the 1-month LIBOR contract. Okay? 1-month LIBOR contract. Instead of, okay, 1-month LIBOR contract is a 1-month interest rate. Okay? It was traded in the market, but it's not very active. People still trade the euro dollar. Again, in the financial market, the CME keep on introducing new products, but most of the new products are not very successful. It takes many, many years before it becomes successful. Okay, is it clear? So, but they have it. They keep on introducing new product, and hopefully people will trade it. Okay, all right. Now, let's go to page 41. Now, do you still remember it? Okay, not too long ago, only one or 2 months ago. You know the following. You know that, okay, in the past, suppose I have a stock portfolio. I worry the market will go down. So what I can do, I can sell all my stock today and buy them back later. Is that right? But in many 20 years ago, 30 years ago, commission can be 3%, 5%. Okay? So that if you have $1 million, round trip cost you $60,000 already. Okay? That's why you don't want to do that. Is that right? So what do? You know it. I am going to short some futures contract. I'm going to short some stock futures, S&P 500 stock futures contract. And this is to hedge. Is that right? Okay? And today, you may not need to do it anymore, okay? Or you don't have to short the future. You can use the SPY or use the SH, whatever, to hedge, okay? But then today, in bond market, okay, trading bond is still very expensive. Nobody trade bonds, okay? Bonds basically, you buy and hold until maturity, okay? Is it clear? Suppose you buy a bond, okay, the yield of the bond, you know the yield, is at the current situation is 5%. So what it means is that you buy the bond today and hold until maturity. Then you're going to get 5% every year. Okay? So people just hold on to that bond. They are not going to trade it. They are not going to do that. Okay, let's say 2 years later, interest rate go down, so the bond price go up, then I sell all my bonds. So think about the interest rate, low interest rate. People do not do that. Because the commission is very expensive, it doesn't worth it at all. So nobody, unless you're stupid, okay, trade bonds, okay, to take advantage of the up and down interest rate. Nobody do that. If you want to speculate the interest rate, you always use interest rate futures contract because it's much cheaper. Okay, is it clear? All right. So with this in mind, now I have a bond portfolio. Now I worry that interest rate will go up, so that bond price will go down. So what can I do? I will going to short the bond futures. Agree? Just like the S&P index, but this time short the bond futures. Okay, is it clear? And in the stock market, you know the formula. The formula is N equal to beta times B over A. Do you still remember it? Okay, N is equal, number of contracts you need is beta times P over A. Now in the bond story, there is something similar. And the formula rely on the duration. That's why duration is very important. That's why this is called the duration-based hedging strategy. Okay? The formula we use will be in the stock market. The formula is N equal to beta P over A. But now the formula is N star equal to P, I will explain to one by one. P times dP divided by SC times dF. Let me explain what's going on. First of all, P is the value of the portfolio. Okay? However, there is a trick here. This P supposed to be the forward value of the portfolio being hedged at the maturity of the hedge. What does it mean? Suppose I worry that interest rate will go up in the next 3 months. Okay? One more time. In last semester, when we say that, I worry that the stock market in the next 3 months. So what do? I will short the 3-month S&P 500 futures contract. Is that right? If I worry about 3 months, I use a 3-month contract. If I worry about 6 months, I use a 6-month contract. Remember that? So here, similarly, if I worry that in the next 3 months, interest rate will go up. So I want to short the bond futures, okay? Then this P Today is time 0. I worry for 3 months. So this P supposed to be the P at this moment of time. Not today's bond portfolio value, but the value 3 months later. Understand me? Is it clear? Understand it? With this in mind, suppose I tell you that today I bond portfolio, okay, I bond portfolio, and the value of the portfolio today is $1 million. Okay, today is $1 million. Now I do not tell you the composition of my bonds. I just tell you today it worth $1 million. Is it clear? In this case, do you understand that there is no way you can tell what your portfolio will worth 3 months from now? Absolutely no way. Agree? Understand it? Because entirely possible that one of the bonds, if you have many bonds, some bonds actually mature in 1 month. So that 3 months later, you actually have much fewer bonds than now. Then your portfolio value can be very, very different. Understand it? Okay, is it clear? So the story is, write down please. If I only give you the portfolio value today, then you have no choice. But in this formula, you simply use the P given because you have no other way to do it. Okay, is it clear? So good? All right. Again, if I only tell you that today's portfolio value, and that's it. Okay? You don't know what bonds you have. Then you have no way to know how much your portfolio worth 3 months from now. Then you have no choice, simply use this P. Even if the answer will not be accurate, but too bad, you can do nothing about it. Okay? However, if I give you a bond portfolio, I give you bond A, okay, bond A, bond B, bond C, just like what you did in your quiz number 2. Do you know that you can compute the bond price 3 months from now? Today, this is the timeline, 0.5, 1, 1.5. This is today, 33103. Isn't it true that 3 months later, your bond portfolio, okay, this bond become a bond where it will be 0.25, 0.75, and 1.25, 33103. Is that right? Okay, so you can actually compute the value of this bond 3 months from now. Okay, you did it in quiz 2, and I just graded. Nearly everybody know how to do it. I think everybody know how to do it. Okay? Well, you will make some mistake, but at least you know what's going on. Okay? Is it clear? Understand it? So, if I give you exactly my bond portfolio, you can compute the value of each bond 3 months from now. Then you can actually compute the actual P 3 months from today. Is it clear? So, it depends on what type of information you are provided. If I give you just a portfolio value today, you have no choice but use that P. But if I give you a bond portfolio, bond A, bond B, bond C, then you have to use this method to compute the value of each bond 3 months from now and use it as the P value. Understand it? Is it clear? So it depends on whether you're lucky or not, but most likely you won't be lucky. All right? And the next thing is we have to compute the duration of your portfolio. Again, the duration portfolio, okay, is not today's duration, but 3 months later. Again, you don't understand at the maturity of the futures contract. Okay, everything should be 3 months later, not today. Okay, is it clear? Then again, okay, if I give you a bond portfolio, you can also compute the duration of each bond 3 months from today. Is that right? That one, a lot of you make mistakes. So make sure, well, not really big mistake, but I understand that in a hurry you may make stupid mistake. Okay, that's understandable. Okay, so it's good. Again, DP is not today's DP, but 3 months from now DP. Okay. Downstairs, FC is the instrument you use for hedging. Okay, it is the value, the contract price of the interest rate futures contract. I will give you example, okay? It's the value of one contract, just similar to the A in this formula. Okay, in this formula you have N equal to beta P over A. This has a similar role as the A here. And then DF is the duration of the instrument you use. Okay, that will be called DF. So good? Is it clear? Now with this in mind, let me give you an example. Page 42. It is August 2nd, and the fund manager with 10 million in Mexico bonds worry that the interest rate will rise over the next 3 months. Okay? The fund manager decides to use the December T-bond futures contract to hedge the portfolio. Okay? The current future price is 93-2 SO2 or 93.2 over per second or 93.0625 per $100. Okay? Because each contract is for the delivery of $100,000 tax value bonds, the future contract price will be 93062.50. Okay? Remember that. I need to use this formula. So now one by one, I am going to use this contract with this price. So this will be my FC. Okay? DF is the duration of that T-bond futures. Okay? Okay, I'll tell you later on, okay? Okay, now upstairs, first of all, the P. Now this is a situation where I have no choice. I only tell you that today's my portfolio is $10 million, and I do not tell you what bonds do I own. So there will be no way I can tell you how much my portfolio worth 3 months from now. Okay? This is an easy situation. I save it myself. The more difficult one, I leave it to you to enjoy it. Okay? So in this case, my P will be 10 million. Okay? Now the average duration of the bond portfolio in 3 months is 6.8 years. Again, it's not the duration today. And this is the duration 3 months from now. Suppose you know that. So this is the number we have, 6.8 years. Again, I told you before, I hope you still remember it. Haven't said that, okay, the duration 3 months from now is 6.8. Doesn't mean that today's the duration is 7.05. Do you remember that? Knowing that the duration 3 months from now is 6.08 doesn't mean that today you just add back 0.25 there. It doesn't work. As I told you before, if today you have a bond like this, if the duration is 10, suppose this is 0.5. If I ask you anything less than 0.5 years later, let's say 0.4 years later, you simply subtract 0.4, then it will work. But once it passes the next coupon pay, it doesn't work anymore, is that right? Now I do not know what portfolio I have. So that's why I have no idea whether some bonds, okay, 3 months later already passed some coupon day. That's why you cannot be sure that 3 months later the duration is 6.8 means that today the duration is 6.702.05. Doesn't mean that. Okay? Is it clear? Again, if I give you a portfolio, then you can compute the duration 3 months later, not today's duration. Is that right? So everything you should do is 3 months later, what the bond price is, what the duration is. Okay? So you don't compute the duration, the bond price today. So basically, when I ask you like this on Tuesday, you effectively you have to redo problem 2. I mean the quiz number 2. Okay? Alright? Is it clear? So good? Okay. And before I go on, at least half of you make the mistake when you compute the bond portfolio duration. I think, well, maybe 4 out of 12 of you make mistake there. To find the bond duration portfolio, you have bond A, the price of bond A, 100. Bond B, let's say 400. So the weight is weighted by the price of the bond. Total price is 500. So this is 20%, this is 80%. And then your D1, DA, DB. So the portfolio duration will be 20% DA plus 80% of DB. This is the correct way to find the duration. Some of you just add up these two numbers, it is wrong. Some of you use the duration to get the weight. I've never seen it in my life. Okay? This is the first time. Actually, when I saw it, I was quite happy. Okay? After doing it for so long, I see the same mistake again and again. This time, finally, I see something new. Okay? Alright? But anyway, this is the way to do it. Remember that this duration is of the portfolio is always weighted average. Weighted average, your final answer must be somewhere in between. You can never get a number outside of DADB. When you get that, you know that you must be wrong. Okay? Is it clear? Okay? Alright, so allow to make mistakes. So on Tuesday, make sure you don't make the same mistake. Because I'll give you a portfolio, you have to do the same thing to find the bond portfolio duration in order to do hedging. Okay? Is it clear? You basically have to redo. I'll give you back problem number 2, quiz number 2. You see your mistake. Okay? Alright, later on today. Anyway, now this is the T-bond futures contract. The last thing I need to know is the DF. Okay? Then what is the DF? DF is the duration of the underlying asset of the T-bond future. That's why you need this information. The cheapest delivered bond in the T-bond future contract. Remember that. The underlying asset of a futures contract is always the cheapest to deliver bond. Okay? Here I tell you that the cheapest delivered bond is a 20-year 12% coupon bond. And the yield of this bond is 8.8%, and the duration will be 8.2 years at the maturity of the futures contract. So this time the number will be 9.2. Okay? In the real world, you have to look for the underlying asset and really compute the duration of that bond. Okay? But that's not really the real world. Okay? This is supposed what you do. But in the real world, what happens is that look at the Bloomberg website. Bloomberg website already tells you which bond is the cheapest to deliver. It also tells you, okay, and then you can easily compute the duration. Okay, is it clear? Okay, all right. Ever see it? Ever see it? And then you get 7.42. Again, tradition. Anything less than 0.5, you round down. Anything more than 0.5, you round up. Some of you still make the mistake in the final exam of the futures. You forget that futures contract can never have a decimal point. It must be a whole number. Okay? So some of you, for example, will tell me that I'm going to short 79.42 contract, and that is impossible. Because a whole contract. Okay? Some of you still make mistake like that. Never do it again, please. And then finally, long or short, you worry that interest rate goes up, that means bond price goes down, sure. So you are going to short this contract. Okay? Is it clear? And since this strategy need to know the duration, that's why it's called duration-based hedging strategy. All right? Look at the next example. The idea is, usually you just think that, oh, I worry interest rate go up and I have a portfolio. But sometimes what your worry is, not interest rate go up, but interest rate go down. Sometimes you worry about that. Okay? This is the example. Today is May 20th. I am a corporate treasurer. I know that, okay, on August the 8th, August the 5th, I am going to, and also, just a friendly reminder, please read the question carefully. Okay? Some of you make some very mistake. Okay? Just so stupid mistake. Okay? The test say that today is May 25th. Some of you write down May 15th. Okay? Alright? Mistake like that. Well, look at it. Okay? And the worst thing is, It took me 10 minutes to find out what you're right, you're wrong. Now when your answer is not same as my answer, I have to find out why you're wrong. Because I have to circle and tell you why you're wrong. But I keep on looking for it, I don't know why you're wrong. Until I say that, my God, May 25th, not 15, okay? All right? And some people, okay, the next school day is August 10th, something like that. What is 6 months before August? February, not January, okay? Some of you mix like that, okay? And count. Use your finger. That's why God gave us 10 fingers. Count. Okay? Is it clear? All right? And also, in the formula, when you compute the bond price, etc., you have to find the interest, okay? Now, whatever, in the problem, okay? For example, I want to put the AI. You must have the actual over actual, is that right? You know that the downstairs actual must be half a year. Agree? Because it's 2 payments every year. Every 6 months must be half a year, is that right? And how can you have the actual number of days in the half year be 160 or 225? How can it be? Agree? You should get something approximately 162, 183, something like that. Okay? Or even 184 is possible, okay? Depends on the year. But it cannot be 160 or 225. Okay? If you think, you know that you must be wrong, then why can you make mistake so stupid? This is really, really low level mistake. When we make mistake, we make high level mistake, not this type of low level. Okay? Think. Doesn't make sense at all. Okay? But anyway, here let me draw a diagram. Today is May 20. Now I know that I am going to receive $3.3 million on this day. And my plan is once I collect the money, I am going to use the money to buy a 6-month T-bill. Okay? Once I get the money, I plan to buy a 6-month T-bill so that I will get the money next February so that I can use it. Sounds good? Is it clear? August and February is 6 months, okay? So my plan is once I collect the $3.3 million, I will immediately buy a 6-month CD so that in February, when the CD expires, I will get the money so that I can do an investment project. Is that right? Now what do I worry about? What I worry about is interest rate actually go down by that time. Is that right? Is it clear? If it go down, that means when I put the money in the CD, I can only get a lower interest rate. If today the interest rate is 5%, when I buy a 6-month T-bill, I will get 5%. But what if interest rate go down to 4%, I will only get 4%. Okay? So in this case, I don't worry that interest rate go up. I actually worry it go down. Okay? You worry go up, you can hedge. Worry go down, you can also hedge. Okay? Is it clear? Understand it? So, I'm going to hedge it. Okay? Alright? So, now how do I hedge it? Okay, one by one. Look at the formula. Okay, first of all, N. P. P is $3.3 million. Okay, that is the amount I am going to have, 3.3 million. And my plan is I'm going to use this money to buy a 6-month T-bill. Okay? So that is the duration of my portfolio because I'm going to use it to buy a 6-month T-bill. Okay? So I do not have a T-bill now. But once I have the money, I will buy the 6-month T-bill. And 6-month T-bill has a duration of 0.5 because a T-bill has no coupon payment. Just a zero coupon bond. So this will 0.5. Okay? Then how can I hedge it? I'm going to use the T-bill futures. T-bill futures has a price of 89.44. So I'm using this formula. Again, this is the IMF. This is the formula I told you at the beginning of today's class. The bill contract price is 9,736.00. So that is where I put this number. Okay, and finally, this is a 90 days T-bill, T-bill future, so underlying asset is a 90 days T-bill. So this will have a duration of 0.25. Okay? And the last step, well, and then compute the number. You got 6.78. You know that you have to round up to 7. And finally, as always, you need to tell me, are you going to long or short the contract? This time, since you worry that interest rate will go down, that is, bond price will go up, I am going to hedge by longing the contract. So that in case interest rate will go down, when I buy the T-bill or when I CD, I get a lower interest rate. But since I long the futures contract, when interest rate will go down, future price will go up, I am going to make money from the futures contract. So this is a hedge. Okay? Is it clear? Ever see it? So remember that sometimes we actually worry that interest rate go down. Okay? Okay. So now let me go to the problem set. Okay? Let me go to the problem set and do something before we continue my notes. Okay? So this is the problem set. Number 2. I'm sorry that the one I gave to you was so small. Okay, now I have this version. If you want it, I can send to you again if you want it. Okay, alright. Okay, question number 1 is actually for tonight. So, hope you know that. Okay. Now let's talk about number 2 briefly. Okay. The 3-month US dollar futures price of a contract maturing 10 years is called. Now I'm not going to do the detail for you. Okay. And this is the future price is quoted 92, so that represents a 8% interest rate. So out is 8%. I won't do the math for you. You study yourself. And then just like I said, here I assume that sigma is equal to 0.012 as always. Okay, so sigma, in all my questions will like this, just in the lecture notes. Now the first question is, I want you to estimate the LIBOR interest rate for the period between 10 and 10.25. This is exactly what I do, what we did earlier, is that right? I give you the euro dollar futures contract, give you the futures rate, and then you have to use the conversion to compute the forward rate for the same period. You have to go through the ABC step. Remember that? Go through the ABC, which I used to be here, and you compute a rate. That will give you the part A. Okay, is it clear? Now the next thing is, once you compute this, I ask you,